All right, what's going on, Giants fans? Another free agency film breakdown. Cranking these out, man. I will say I appreciate the Giants spacing out their moves a little bit, so it gives me time in between. I can get each one individually and spacing out our content. Anyways, the Giants signed tight end Kyle Rudolph, if you haven't heard yet. 31 years old, 6'6", a true red zone threat. Now, people have a bad habit if it's like a 6'6" tight end or a 6'4" wide receiver. Like, this guy's a red zone threat. And it's like, are they? Like, is George Swaim a red zone threat, or is he just big and slow? Like, there's a lot of guys who are big and they're just not red zone threats. Kyle Rudolph is that, and that's how we'll start the film breakdown. He truly is a red zone threat. A good run blocker. We're going to go through the blocking at the end. And then in the pass game, he's just a solid guy. He's going to catch everything. One drop in the past 3 years. A catch rate of the last 3 years, 75%, 81%, 75%. So like I said, he's not going to burn anybody. He's not going to, he's not going to block you like George Kittle will. He's not going to blow you off the ball, but he's going to do a good enough job. And has helped the Vikings run their outside zone scheme, which is, I think is, what they do and what the Browns have done when they added Kevin Stefanski is really the way I would love to see the Giants build their running game. And they didn't have the personnel for that before. With Evan Ingram, they didn't have the personnel for that. Now you get Kyle Rudolph, you got Toilolo, Caden Smith. We'll talk about, what they're going to do with those four guys at the end. Now, and you got Saquon. You might have the personnel to do a little bit of that. And Jordan Renan came on the pod and said they wanted to do that when Saquon was healthy. So, anyways, we're going to go into it. Make sure before subscribe. Easiest thing you could do. If you subscribe right now and you don't like this channel at the end of the video, unsubscribe. Easy. All right, let's go through it. We're going to go through the red zone threat that Kyle Rudolph is. Bam. One-handed snag. Got him on a stick and nod. Shows out. Bam. One-handed. I said one drop in 3 years. One-handed. It's like, oh wow, well everyone can make a one-handed catch. Every once in a while. How about here? How about here? Just Kirk Cousins throw it high and towards the back of the end zone. Cousins like, come on, get across, get to that back of the end zone. Touchdown for the Vikings. Now he scored another one in this game on a good corner route. Again, so another touchdown. And there's more in here, that I haven't included. Here we got versus Seattle. Another one-hander. Brings a second hand along, but that's still a one-handed catch. Just a size and catch radius. He is a true red zone threat. And I'm telling you, we overuse that. Playoffs versus the Saints. People crying about a push-off. I'm looking at a win in a playoff, not a push-off. That was corny. So again, he's that true red zone threat. Now let's go through some of the regular receiving stuff. Like I said, nothing special. He's going to catch the ball, and then he's going to get upfield. Here, got him on a stick concept. Simple. Getting hit, catch it. Simple stuff. Here, and this is what he does a ton, is these block and releases. And these work. A lot of teams like to run these, but their tight ends can't block. So, teams game plan for that, and they notice that on film. Like, don't fall for his little block and release thing. But with Rudolph, it happens. And they hand that off a lot. But now you got him wide open. Now just running gets him yards. And he's not fast, but he's not like the slowest guy in the world either. Here we got him lined up down here. Just going to get up the seam. Outside release. Bam. Inside. Nice catch. Catches it with his hands, as always. I mean, he never catches the ball with his body. Got him lined up here. Just going to run a stick in. Bam. Just fakes outside. And this is what, I say for better or for worse. It was for worse. This is what Garrett likes to run, is these stick concepts with their tight end. And that's what Rudolph can do, and that's what Ingram couldn't do. Ingram could not figure that out. Now, I blame Garrett for that, because, like, why are you trying to make this guy play like he's Jason Witten? But guess what? You got a guy who fits that mold a little more. Shows out, gets the linebacker out there, get upfield. Got him lined up here on this play. Again, play action, outside zone. He's going to get across. Get behind those linebackers. Catch the ball. First down. Next play. Again, the stick concept. Open. Get yards. Break a tackle. Eddie Jackson, you can't go low on me, dude. I'm too big. I'm too strong. You're gonna have to. I mean, I'm gonna get my extra 7-8 yards. You're gonna have to drag me. You're gonna have to drag me. Got him lined up on this one again. The block and release. Block, 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 block. Go. And look at all the yards in front of him. So again, it's like, oh wow, he ran wide open. Is that impressive? No, but what is impressive is his blocking, which sets that up. And then I wanted to throw in this Hail Mary versus Detroit. High point. Touchdown. End of the half. Detroit had a lot of Hail Marys against them. It's kind of brutal. All right, so now let's go into the blocking. So we're going to go through a combination of run and pass blocks. I just went through 2 games where they ran the ball a good amount and found his run blocking plays. And pass blocking plays. Like the first one's a pass block. Got him lined up here. That outside zone. Finish him. It's got a strong base. Again, you're not going to get like the greatest technique in the world. But when the guy's trying to rip you down, just something we talked about in the O-line reports. When they try to redirect, bury them. Because now their weight's moving a different way. Go with it. Got him lined up here on this one. This is actually a pass play. But I just want to put in there. It's the block and release. Lined up here. Not great, but not bad. You know, the goal line where, you know, defensive and linemen are trying to take advantage of the tight end. Keeps a wide base. Gets like a yard of penetration, but doesn't lose the block. Got him lined up here on this one. Good stuff. I mean, this is even like combo blocking. Comboing with 46 on 46 to 54. Low. Good hands. And now you give your running back the chance to get on the outside and make a play. And the Giants have a running back like that you want to do that. Okay? And, you know, guys like Evan Ingram, guys like Jimmy Graham, stop running backs from having that type of success. Lined up here on this one. This is just a flat route. And then got him lined up right here. Now he's going to run a dig. Like I said, this is from a game, so I wanted to put these in there. So, you know, might as well. Gets behind the linebacker. They play up on this tight end. Bam. Nice catch radius. I mean, his hands are the opposite of Evan Ingram's hands. Unbelievably reliable. All right, so now we got a ton of run blocking plays in this game. That's Preston Smith right there, man. Keeping his feet wide. Keeps his feet chopping. Hands inside. Not holding. Good stuff. That's good stuff. Lined up on the right again. Now we got Zadarius Smith. I'm hinging you. And guess what? Guess what happens with Dalvin Cook? Now he's got himself a cutback lane because Zadarius Smith wasn't able to just dump him and then play his gap. That's good yards because Kyle Rudolph does his job as a blocker. Again on the right. That one's not. This is I put bad blocks in here too. I think he's trying to get on this outside zone, so maybe that's not totally his fault. It does seem like that, but I'm not 100% sure. Lined up in the left right here. This is actually a block and release. Another block and release play. Again. Preston Smith thinks, oh yeah, he blocks. I got to keep my eyes on the running back. Whoop! Yards. Lined up to the right now. Coming off of Kyle Rudolph's block. You're doubling to number 51. Help out. The right tackle doesn't need the help. Now I just got to seal off 51. I got to seal off 51, and now my running back has a touchdown. My running back has a touchdown now. Now we're down here at the goal line. Lined up here. Or sorry, right here. Protecting. And then even coming off when he needs to. Protecting, allowing. I think that's even Thielen to like get on his guy. And then you see 26 peeling off. Take care of it. Takes care of it. We got him lined up here on this one. Buries his dude. Pancake. When's the last time we saw a tight end on the Giants pancake somebody? Fires off low. He gets some help from his guy, but who cares? He's the one who he gets that pancake credit. He gets the pancake credit on this one. We got him here on the backside. I mean, just annoying the crap out of Preston Smith. Low. Feet chopping. Feet moving. And look, because he does his job, because he's able not to seal this down or come over the top, what ends up being, could be like a 5-yard play. Now Dalvin Cook's breaking one out. Got him lined up here. Solid. Not your fault. Not your fault that ball didn't get in. That's the end of it. Sorry, the clip restarted. So now reports are that this has nothing to do with Evan Ingram, which to me is surprising because they restructured Levine Toilolo a week ago, or a week and a half ago. You have Caden Smith, who's a rookie who played 50% of the snaps in 2020. And this contract's not small. It's 2 years up to $14 million. Now I know the up to could mean anything, and we haven't gotten the full details of the contract yet. But it's interesting. It's interesting that a guy like Ingram, who had his serious struggles in 2020, they're going to try and roll with it. But I do think it is a way to get the outside zone rolling with Saquon, which allows for big plays in the run game. And then it just makes the play action so much stronger. You saw how it simplified the game for Baker Mayfield in Cleveland. You see Kirk Cousins, when he's got that play action rolling, that's when Kirk Cousins is good. So it's going to be interesting, man. It makes the team better. I like Kyle Rudolph, but this is a very interesting signing, and I'm excited to see what they do with it. Or I'm excited to see if they're blowing smoke about the Ingram stuff too. Because you can trade his salary with zero dead cap. So interesting stuff. Like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys watching these breakdowns. They've been fun to make. So appreciate you guys. See you on the next one. Let's go Big Blue.